I thought that was interesting, and so I was like, okay, this is kind of the premier, like one of the premier networking companies, and they're having struggles with this, and so always wanted to find a project to work on Elixir with, and kind of coming from Rails, and was just thought it was interesting. And so that's how Firezone started. And we had, Erlang was one of those languages like no one really heard about or used, right? Like I didn't, I studied electrical engineering. We didn't hear about it, right? In
Yeah.
college, we had a guy come on and give a talk. I was involved with like the networking or the IEEE society, and we had a guy come give a talk, and he's like, "Oh, I built all this stuff in Erlang." We're all like, "What is Erlang?" Like, and so when Elixir came out, I just thought it was interesting, and I started looking into it, and so finally got a chance to work with it with Firezone. So WireGuard came along as like this breath of fresh air, right? Easy to configure, performant, lightweight. And so I had friends here in the Valley. I'm in Silicon Valley, so I had friends like they're at their, they're working at their startups, like 100, 200 people, and they're like, we need remote access. Like WireGuard's great, but like it doesn't really fit into the business, right? Like it's like very bare bones. It's like configuring SSH configs. You private key, public key. Here's your static config. You got to get it on the machine somehow, and no failover. Like and not to fault WireGuard. That's just it's not meant to do that, right?
Hmm.
So I had one friend that was like, just build a UI for WireGuard to generate configs. I was like, okay, and so that was Firezone initially.